Attention visionaries and pioneers, the future of wealth is here, and it's spelled B-I-T-C-O-I-N, Bitcoin. Introducing the exclusive Loans for Bitcoin program at the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where your good credit unlocks 0% interest loans for up to 2 years, or term loans up to $250,000 spread over 7 to 12 years. Why wait? Use this capital to acquire the world's fastest appreciating asset, Bitcoin. With prices hovering around 94,000 and projections aiming much higher by the year's end, the time to act is now. Leverage isn't just for Wall Street anymore. Arbitrage the low cost of your loan against Bitcoin's explosive growth. It's smart finance for the modern investor. And privacy matters. Our no KYC Bitcoin purchase program ensures you buy and self-custody your assets in your own wallet. Your keys, your Bitcoin, your future. And as the world shifts to digital currencies, be ahead of the curve. Front-run corporations, governments, in this greatest financial revolution of our times. I'm Jay Bose, CEO of Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club. Call or text us today at 941-413-6920 and get started on that loan application. Secure your legacy. You will thank yourself tomorrow.
Welcome to the show, folks. Let me make sure that I have the right microphone working. Hang on a second here. Audio. Of course not. There he goes. No. There we go. Oh, yeah. Much better. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to the Friday show. It's Friday. Everyone, I hope you have a great weekend. That's the show. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye. No. Guys, you want to know how bad our friggin' currency is right now? Let me give you an idea of how horrible the US dollar is. The US dollar has lost 10% purchasing power in the last 7 months. Let me repeat. The US dollar has lost 10% of purchasing power in the last 7 months. Not years, not decades, months. We have Israel slapping the dog shit out of Iran, and everyone's losing their minds. And the bond market, folks, the 30-year Treasury bond sale was yesterday. It did not go good. The Federal Reserve and the Treasury had to purchase their own frigging bonds. Because you know how many showed up to purchase an American 30-year bond? Nobody. They had zero bid. Now, in reality, in a normal world, when you have a zero bid on a bond, you raise your interest rates to attract people to buy them. Well, they can't raise the interest rate. They can't raise the interest rate at all. In fact, they need to lower the interest rate. So let's get this right, folks. This is how screwed our dollar is. And this next
few sentences I'm going to say, if this doesn't give you a reason to purchase some Bitcoin, nothing will. In the last 7 months, the US dollar has lost 10% purchasing power. And they're about to drop the interest rate and print more. So what happens over the next 6 months, 7 months? We lose more purchasing power. Folks, we're in the midst of the collapse of the US dollar. Now, Jamie Dimon over at JP Morgan Chase, at Chase, he just said, hey, the bond market's done. Jamie Dimon, the world's most important banker, which is like saying the nicest murderer, the world's largest banker just said the U.S. bond market is about to crash. And when he says crash, we're already there, folks. He says it's about to crash. It's already crashed. And I've said for years, it's going to reach a point where the bond market is so bad that people and companies and corporations and nations that usually bought U.S. treasuries will now look at the Bitcoin as a bond, because that's what it is. That's one of its shapes, is as a long-term bond. Right? Which would you rather do? Would you rather purchase $1,000 U.S. 30-year treasury bond that pays about 4% interest? Or would you rather take that $1,000 and purchase some Bitcoin and hold it for 30 years? Easy. It's Bitcoin. There's not even a second thought. There's not even a first thought. Because the bonds are so bad that the only ones that are selling are the short term. And I'm talking 3 months, 6 months, at the most 1 year. You know why? Because the interest rate on a 3-month, now remember what I just said, the US dollar has lost 10% purchasing power in 7 months. Let's say you have $1,000 and you head out and you purchase a 6-month treasury bond, all right, that pays you 5%, which is actually less. It's like 4, it's right at 4, or maybe a little under 4. All right. So you have $1,000 and you're like, I'm going to buy a 6-month treasury bond that pays me, let's just round up and call it 5. All right. Pays me 5%. Well, we just learned that the dollar, which is a linked bond. All right. Hang on 1 second. This right here, right? This is $101 bills, right? This is $100. This represents $100 currency. All right. This is a Federal Reserve Treasury note. Just like a bond. This is a bond. But this is a bearer bond. This is where you can hand it to someone else and they can go shopping with it. That is what is called a bearer bond. It isn't in my name. It doesn't say, Bitcoin Ben's $100. This is a current bond, currency. All right. So this 7 months ago was worth $100. Now it's worth $90 of real purchasing power globally. It lost 10% in 7 months. Now, this is a currency bond. This is a current bond, all right? A 6-month bond, if we lose another, because this is only increasing, if we lose another 10% of purchasing power over the next 6 months, and your 6-month bond is paying you 5% interest, you're losing 5% of your money guaranteed. That's how that works, folks. That's why in reality, right? Exactly. So 10% plus 5% equals minus, right, negative 5% on your investment. Hey, if you purchase a 6-month bond, you lose 5% of your money guaranteed. Folks, there are better odds in Vegas than there are. You have a better rate of return in Vegas right now than you do in a treasury bond. And that's on a 6-month. And this is what I want people to wrap their heads around. All right. Yesterday's 30-year bond auction had 0 people wanting to buy bonds. 30 years, 0. So who had to buy them? The Treasury and the Federal Reserve. That's on the 30-year, right? The 15-year ain't doing much better. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's happening is the 30-year bond, no sale. The 15-year bond has like a 25% sales rate. So the other 75%, the Treasury and the Federal Reserve have to buy. Then you got the 10-year. Now, the 10-year is the most important bond. That's what credit card rates, home equity loans, home mortgages, car loans, they all run off the 10-year. Well, the 10-year is going to wind up just like the 30-year, where no one's going to buy them. Why would you give the government $1,000 for 10 years for 4.5% when you can lend them money for 6 months and you can get 4.4%? 6 months or 10 years. You're not really making any money. And I just showed you that on a 6 month, you're guaranteed to lose money. real purchasing power. This is why everyone's moving to Bitcoin. This is why Jamie Dimon, the guy who's like, oh, Bitcoin, anybody who buys Bitcoin, I'm going to fire. He's going balls deep into Bitcoin. Don't let him fool you. Everybody is going balls deep in Bitcoin. And folks, anybody who is selling Bitcoin right now, in a year, they're going to want a time machine so they can go back and slap the out of themselves. Folks, we have CEOs of major corporations, who are literally Brian Armstrong, which is not my favorite person, but Brian Armstrong said, what, like a week ago, that 60% of the Fortune 500 companies have reached out to Coinbase to help them launch a treasury for their corporation. Folks, right now is the most opportune time to get Bitcoin. Right now. And I don't know if I've said this publicly yet, but we're launching a club that literally, if Trump hit a golf ball from his house at Mar-a-Lago, he could hit where I'm actually putting the club. And that's why I'm naming it Mar-a-Lago Club, because it's literally so close to Mar-a-Lago that you could throw a rock and hit our club. And I'm launching one of our clubs there. And I'm calling it the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club Mar-a-Lago. It's that damn close. And this weekend, we have a grand opening of our club in Dallas. Or actually Plano, which is right outside Dallas. We have a grand opening in Dallas or Plano. All right. In about a month, we're going to have our grand opening in Vegas. It's already open. Our club in Vegas is already open, but it's a soft open. Vegas is losing their mind about our club there. I went and I bought a party bus that holds 30 people. And for y'all wild people, yes, it has two, not one, two stripper poles in the bus. I do not encourage people to get on the bus and strip, but it's there if we need it. We have major crypto companies that want to have events at our Vegas club. All right, I'm using Vegas as an example. Now, at our club at Mar-a-Lago, how many crypto companies are going to want to host an event a block from Mar-a-Lago? When literally, I know the airport Trump flies into. Trump's car, when he goes by, when he goes from the airport to home, it goes right in front of our club. And I'm going to put a big old sign out there that says, "Welcome home, President Trump." And this can be me waving electronically. Folks, we're reaching the point. We're reaching the point where we're going mainstream. And when I say we, I mean the Bitcoin industry and the Bitcoin. All right, we've already taken over Wall Street. Folks, we've already taken, look at Wall Street. No one in Wall Street doesn't know about Bitcoin. And I'd say 90% of Wall Street is looking at Bitcoin as an option for a multitude of reasons. They not only want to hold it on their balance sheet, folks, pretty soon, I don't want to say it yet because I have not validated it yet, but I will get it validated. And once it is validated, I will say it. There are organizations in New York that are looking and getting set up to purchase over 500,000 Bitcoin. That doesn't even include the Genius Bill, which has America buying 1 million Bitcoin. And the Middle East has lost their ever-loving fucking minds. They are buying Bitcoin and looking to buy Bitcoin so much. They're, damn it. There is an oil company in the Middle East. It's the biggest oil company in the Middle East. I bet you can guess the name of it. They're setting up mining rigs for Bitcoin at all of their oil facilities. Yes, I cannot confirm nor deny. Yes. All right, so I did just fucking confirm. I don't give a shit. All right, yes, Aramco is getting into Bitcoin mining. Folks, they just announced yesterday one of the biggest gold mining companies just launched a Bitcoin mining company. Oh, so they're going to mine gold and Bitcoin. $100,000 of Bitcoin ain't shit, folks. Ain't shit. And that's why, all right, I got about 5 minutes left. All right. We at the club, when you're a member of our club, we can help you get a loan to purchase Bitcoin. No KYC. All right. We can help you refinance. This is up to you. This is not financial advice, but that'll fuck. We can help you refinance your house to buy Bitcoin. No KYC. And I'm announcing it publicly. If you want to own a share of the Mar-a-Lago Club, folks, trust me on this. If you want to own a share of the Mar-a-Lago Club, give us a call. It's scrolling right under here. 941-391-3882. Give us a call now, because these shares are going to sell out quick. Because, folks, next year will be the first annual owners party at Mar-a-Lago for my club owners. Yes, I will be hosting an event next year at Mar-a-Lago for our owners of our clubs. Would you like to own part of the club right next to Mar-a-Lago? Give us a call. And as an owner, when the club is profitable, you're paid out in Bitcoin. Folks, here we go. Here we go. So it is official now. I don't know how many shares we have left, but when you call, because when you call, you'll actually talk with my boy Bamboo Ben, and he'll walk you through and explain the process, and we'll get you on our owner's call, right? Even if you're just interested and you want more information, give us a call, 941-391-3882. I'm doing an owner's call today as I'm driving. So you can get on the owner's call today to learn more information about being an owner of a partial owner of one of our clubs. I'm telling you, folks, shit's getting real. We will have a club, a Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club Mar-a-Lago, relatively soon. And like I said, next year, I'm hosting an owners event at Mar-a-Lago for all of our owners. Folks, jump on board. Jump on this train. Give us a call, 941-391-3882. And if you are looking for a loan or whatever to purchase some Bitcoin, give us a call, 941-413-6920. There are two phone numbers, or you can visit BitcoinBen.io, and there's a shitload of stuff there too. So give us a call for club ownership information, 941-391-3882, or visit. And for loans and all that, you can check us out on BitcoinBen.io right here. That's the show today, folks. Remember, 7 months ago, this was worth $100. Now it's worth 90 in 7 months. And 100 years ago, this was worth $100. 100 years from then to now, this is now worth $1. Actually, 90 cents. Protect yourself, guys, and join the party. Love you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye. Oh, unless you're at the Texas grand opening, I will be there. All right? Everyone, have a great day. I love you guys, and I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.